Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 and the trailer we got, the brand new trailer we got. This is like the official trailer for Season 7, and it's going to be airing next month. Like, Fear the Walking Dead is like right around the corner. It's kind of crazy to think about because like right now we're at least I am super consumed with The Walking Dead Season 11 being the final season. But we still got a lot of Walking Dead content coming our way, on top of Season 11. I just made a World Beyond video talking about that trailer. And now we got a Season 7 trailer for Fear the Walking Dead. And this trailer was like amazing. I really, really like this trailer a lot. Like, I love the scale of this season. I mean, it looks like it has a huge scale. They really nailed the apocalyptic feel of it, like the setting and the atmosphere, and I mean like the physical atmosphere. Like, it's really well designed, and you'll see as I go through the trailer, and I'm sure you've already seen the trailer, but we're gonna go through it and break it down and talk about the scenes that we have. Obviously, general spoiler warning in case you are not caught up with the show, and then also if you are a fan of The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, The Walking Dead World Beyond, or all three shows, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, just be sure to subscribe because we have a lot of content coming up. But yeah, let's get into the trailer. Alright, so the trailer, and for those who have seen it, you can see that there's definitely some tension in this season or some tension that was already in Season 6 going into Season 7 between Morgan and Strand. And I absolutely love it. I think both characters are super interesting, and I've been loving what they're doing with Strand. Like, yes, he's on the good side, he's part of our community, but I love the character, drama and action and stuff like that. But getting into the trailer, you can see the apocalyptic aftermath of what happened with Teddy. You got the group in hazmat suits and everything like that. So that's what I mean. Like, they really nailed the look of it. And I think it's going to be a very interesting setting. Here you got Morgan, so his reveal, and yeah, it's really awesome how this is like coming up next month, because I feel like Season 6 just ended, which it kind of did. Like, it ended pretty recently, but it got delayed for so long, I think, that they released Season 7. Season 7's release isn't that far away from Season 6. But anyways, then we get this shot of the group. You got Sarah. I don't know who is that next to Sarah. I think that might be Morgan. With the stick, and you can see the walkers there. There's some buildings. So that's what I mean. Like, the scale of this season looks pretty big. I'm always a fan of The Walking Dead when there's a bunch of walkers involved. Season 6, it didn't have too many walkers. So I talked about this in my I've talked this a lot about in The Walking Dead, like even in my Season 11 reviews of the main show. I'm loving how this season has a lot of walkers involved in it. So I think we're also going to get some CRM, or I think that's what this new group is. I mean, the suits are a bit different than what we've seen on The World Beyond, but I'm assuming this is CRM related. You can see there's some people on a horse or horses, and they got these suits on. And maybe it's not CRM, maybe it's like a different group, and they have the suits on because of what happened with the environment, and they can't breathe in the air. But this environment doesn't look so damaged, right? So, I mean, and we also know the CRM is playing a role, and we can see the helicopter right here. So that's what I mean. Isabel is going to apparently have a bigger role this season. So that's going to be pretty exciting to see. So the Morgan and Strand stuff, that's going to be happening, like I just mentioned. And Strand, there's a voiceover throughout the trailer where Strand says, like, "I'm done listening to you, Morgan. Everyone tried it your way, and look what happened." You also get this shot of Strand in some sort of like building with a bunch of weapons, and I think Strand finds a community on his own, and I'll explain that in just a second. But he continues by saying, "Face the truth, Morgan. You failed, and now it's my turn. I'm going to do what you couldn't. I'm going to rebuild the world. I'm going to help everyone that you let down, all while you watch from the outside." And when I was reading this or listening to this and writing it down, I was like, damn, that is so cold by Strand. Like, he is really against Morgan here. And Morgan even has an interesting response saying that you should rebuild the world, Victor. You should help people. So like Morgan isn't like, so it seems like Strand is trying to be like the guy who saves everybody, while Morgan is like sort of happy that he's doing it, you know. But Morgan does threaten him as well. He says that if I hear, you know, what you're doing, you hurt anybody that I care about, I'll come for you, Victor, and I'll do what you try to do to me on the submarine, only I won't miss. So I love that. I kind of love that writing there, you know, that argument between them. You know, so I'm interested in seeing where this is going to head, like, because they really are like enemies right now. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think like the only way for this to end is if one of them, you know, ends up dying? You know, like are they going to fight or something? Is one going to kill the other? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to see that happen. I want both to be on the show, but maybe they did develop like a Maggie and Negan relationship where they just have to like deal with each other. We'll see. Another shot I wanted to talk about was this one right here. I can't tell who this is, if it's a walker or it's somebody in a CRM suit or something, but I just wanted to point this out because this is what I meant by the atmosphere, the physical atmosphere of this season. Like, you know, I'm loving these set designs and, you know, stuff like that. You got Wes and Charlie here, and you got, you know, the group on the road. You got Dwight and Sherry, but they actually get captured by some people wearing the hazmat suits. So that's what I mean. Like, these probably are the people on the horses, but I don't know if this is if they're CRM related or not. Because remember, the group is split up. We know that the CRM right now is with Althea and Daniel and June. No, June wasn't even there. June and John Dory Sr., they're on their own. But Daniel, Sarah, Luciana, so yeah, like that group is with the CRM, and we actually get to see that group right now. Well, this is Sarah, and you got, is that Sarah or June? I'm pretty sure that's Sarah. Sorry, I went by way too quick. You got Daniel here, and then you got Luciana, and they're inside of some sort of house. So you see their environment seems a lot different. And I think it's because Isabel probably took them somewhere safe. And we can get into the CRM. I don't know if I want to get into the CRM too much in this video because that'll take us down a rabbit hole of theories. But I just wonder how this is related to the bigger picture. Like, what's going to happen? Is Isabel just going to leave? Because now she's there. They have to question the helicopter in the group and everything like that. You know, like what's going on with Isabel. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm definitely excited for that. And then you got this scene of June, and it looks like she's hiding from somebody. So they released a sneak peek of this a while back, not of her hiding, but June and John Dory Sr., remember, they're in Teddy's little like hideout that he was going to hide and save himself. So it seems like somebody gets down there, and maybe, you know, it looks like she's hiding from them. So that's kind of interesting. You got Morgan here. So it seems like he gets out of that area, which is like super, you know, like destroyed. So because here he doesn't have like a hazmat suit, but he is, you know, being stepped on. I think he's going to get captured or something potentially. So yeah, that's what I mean. I wonder if this new group is like just like a new group, or are they CRM related, and they want to question what went down here, because I'm sure the CRM wants to get involved here, right? Like they're trying to, like, you know, fix the world, and this is like a pretty big event. So I wouldn't be surprised if the CRM potentially gets involved, or it could just be a completely different group. We'll see. You guys let me know what you think. Like, we also have this scene of, this looks to me like a CRM soldier, and they're pointing their gun at somebody. The trailer makes it seem like they're pointing it at Gray, so I'm assuming that's probably what's happening here. You got Morgan here. There's lots of quick action. So, you know, you gotta, like, there were so many screenshots I had to take of the trailer. And I think this is also another interesting shot. I feel like this is the same person who we saw in that doorway. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not, but there's somebody here. You know, there's lots of characters in the shadows and stuff like that in this trailer. And again, by the way, like, I'm loving the look of this season, the cinematography. So we'll see who this is. But this person looks like they're wearing like a suit or something. So potentially a CRM soldier. We'll see. But then we get like the title card, and then we get like a little after title card scene, which is pretty cool. And this is like Strand's new group. So Strand is talking to somebody here, And I don't think this character is Howard. It doesn't look like Howard to me. And Howard apparently is going to be in this new season. If you remember, Howard is like that character that Strand found at the end of season 6. But this new character is saying, Alicia, she'll find this place. She'll get through to you. And then Strand says, no, she won't. She won't have anything to do with me after this. So yeah, pretty interesting line from Strand. I don't know if he's referring to like after this in terms of like after what happened already and after she finds out what he tried to do to Morgan, or is he planning something bigger? But there does seem to be like a brand new group. You got like some characters here. You got somebody holding a necklace. You got Strand. He's pointing a gun at somebody, and this is that character who he was talking to. So it seems like maybe he potentially joins this group. You got him here and that character as well, and this looks to be like some sort of like this looks like it's related to the end as the beginning to me, especially because of that tree. Like they had something similar, so maybe this is like another hideout they had. You got another shot of that new character, and this one he's fighting some people in an elevator, so maybe this person is going to be a pretty important character for the season. And again, the elevator, like it just reminds me of the end is the beginning. Like even this shot, like you see the group here. I'm pretty sure this is again. I mean, not the group, just like Strand and that character. It looks like they're growing stuff here, so it just reminds me of that place that we saw in season 6. They're like little underground hideouts. So I think because of that, maybe they have like another like base. I mean, and that's what I'm pretty sure that's what Teddy said, right? Like there are some people who survived it, so this is like potentially another location for them. And that's what this group might be. I think the CRM is going to be involved in this season, but we also have like end is the beginning people, so that's pretty cool how we're still gonna get more of them. And then we get this shot of Althea, and I think that's Isabel. So obviously they reunited, which is gonna be pretty cool. I mean, we already saw them reunite, but we didn't really see their reaction or anything like that, so that's gonna be interesting to see. And there's like a bunch of action sequences as well in the trailer. I had to pause like super quickly, but like, you know, Dwight fighting a walker, you got Strand fighting a walker here, and this is like another interesting setting for the season, wherever Strand is, like with the fog, because we've seen that a couple times. Like we just saw that earlier when I talked about that person who we saw, you know, just like their shadow. I mean, not their shadow, but like their silhouette. So yeah, that's gonna be another interesting setting, especially if they have to fight walkers. I love like set pieces like that. Like it reminds me of like that graveyard scene of the Whisperers, remember? And see, like when the Whisperers first got introduced. That was really cool. So I'm always loving set pieces like that on The Walking Dead. So yeah, that was the trailer we got. I mean, there was a lot here. I had to like take I think I had like over 60 screenshots. That's how quickly it went by. And it was only like a 2-minute trailer, but they just had so many scenes in there. Obviously, you know, I didn't talk about every little thing. I probably missed some stuff, but let me know, what do you think about the trailer? I just wanted to highlight some of the, you know, bigger moments. You know, but overall, like I'm loving this season. Or the look of this season. I haven't seen the season so far. Sorry. I mean, I'm loving the look of this season and, you know, the vibe I'm getting from this trailer. But let me know, what do you think about the trailer? You know, in the comments down below. As far as this video goes, I am going to wrap it up there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. And for more Walking Dead videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Please take care, and I'll see you guys soon.